So our call time for breakfast is at 6 a.m. I was expecting that some of the players would have struggles in waking up during the first day, but surprisingly, most of the players, kahit puyat, talagang bumangon. So that really shows their dedication and commitment to the program that is being set by Recupero Manila. So by 6 a.m., makikita natin na they will take their breakfast, their light breakfast, and then by 6:30, doon na mag-start yung program natin. So by 6:30 in the morning, we start the workout of the day, which is for functional exercises. We start with static and dynamic stretches, starting with walks. So after the walks, we proceed with the dynamic stretching, beginning with the knee extensor stretches, the glutes, stretching the glutes, as well as circumduction mobility exercises, the toe walks, and the heel walks. So after the dynamic stretching, we proceed with the static stretching, wherein we group the players into duos or into pairs for them to exchange in stretching their partners. So first, we stretch the hamstrings. It's important to stretch the hamstrings because it's commonly known that having tight hamstrings is a big contributor into low back pain, which most of the players are commonly complaining about. Next, we stretch the gluteus medius and the gluteus maximus. These are muscles that are often forgotten, especially for athletes or for players that are sitting for prolonged periods of time. So the next activity is the plank series. The plank series would target to strengthen the athlete's core as well as his back muscles and the shoulder muscles as well. So it's very imperative for every athlete of different sports to have a strong core. Having a strong core is the foundation of every athlete's body, especially in esports wherein the athletes are sitting for prolonged periods of time. Mas prone talaga sila to low back pain. So it's important to have a strong core and as well as your back muscles for us to prevent or even treat low back pain of our athletes. So for the next exercise for the functional program is actually one of the most important ones. It's very important for esports athletes to take care of their wrists and their hands. So the wrist and hand integrity is priority for our program or Recupero Manila's program in taking care of its athletes. So here we can see the players attempting to do the tendon gliding stretches or tendon gliding exercises, wherein they will attempt to do several movements. These stretches or exercises would help prevent further injuries such as carpal tunnel syndrome, which is very common for esports athletes. So for the last exercise for the functional program, here we can see the athletes working on their hand-eye coordination, reflex, and reaction time. Ball catching exercise is a simple way to enhance these elements, which Recupero Manila believes are vital in the skill set of professional esports athletes. We have also added a component wherein the athletes compete among themselves to promote cohesiveness and teamwork, especially in crucial situations. Recupero Manila's strength and conditioning as well as rehabilitation programs are tailor-fit to each athlete's physical demands for their sport. We don't just tell them to run or to jump or even lift weights. We assess, we evaluate, and we formulate a program wherein we can help the players perform at the highest level. So by 10 a.m., this is the part where the team meets for team tactics or solo queue. This is the part where the team captains speak to their players and other senior members. This is the part where they brainstorm, where they talk about their strategy on how to better themselves, how to better the team. They talk about their weaknesses, their strong points, kung ano pang kulang sa team, how they will be able to play better as a team moving forward, kung anong goals nila for today, and what actions will they do for them to achieve their goals. At 2 p.m., after taking their lunch, the athletes prepare for scrimmages. Scrimmages are led by the team's coaches and captains. This is the opportunity for our athletes to showcase their skills and abilities. This is also the time to make mistakes and ultimately learn from them, for them to be able to play at the highest level during competitions. By 12 midnight, after taking their dinner at 6 p.m. and another bout of scrimmages at 8 p.m., this is the time for the players to retire to their dormitories. Recupero Manila believes that having adequate sleep and rest are vital components in ensuring that the athletes are ready for another day tomorrow.